and today Disa Dandridge is with me. Many of you remembered my coffee break feature on her last Tuesday, and I did promise you that she will be here, and I'm so happy that she's joined this morning by her manager. Family, boy, it's in the blood. It's a whole blood connection thing that's going on here, and I love to see that. Her manager is Mr. Nkechi Delves, and many of you remember that I mentioned also that Disa is the daughter of our very own, another talented brother, Patrick Delves. Good morning, ladies. Okay, let's start first with the race yesterday.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Where were you?
First, I was asleep, and then I woke up at exactly around like 4:18 because I knew he was running at 4:30.
Right.
Got up, just glued my eyes to that television, and as it started, it was amazing how he started from the back.
Yep.
And then it was like nothing.
I know.
It was like nothing. He wasn't out of breath. After it was like he's been doing it forever.
Forever.
Yes.
So true.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So true. Did you just jump and
Oh, of
scream?
course, we all did. We all did. You could hear the neighbors all around us. They were just screaming, jumping for joy. It was wonderful. Wonderful.
It was. What about you?
Oh, I was flying yesterday.
Oh, God.
But when I got to Trinidad, we actually missed it. So when we got on the aircraft now, everybody was like asking, did he win? Did he win?
Yeah.
And then the pilot actually announced that the plane went wild.
Pandemonium on the flight.
Everybody went crazy. They was like start screaming. Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah, but I was flying yesterday, so I missed it.
Yeah.
But I'll go back and look at it.
Basic technology, you know, you can look at it over, you can pause, you can rewind, you can do whatever you want. But now both of you are here, and I'm happy that both of you are here. And Nkechi, I want to start with you first because you're managing Disa.
Yes.
Tell me about just her journey, how long you've been working with her. And I know your family, for our viewers, just look, your family first.
Right.
And how does it feel to be her manager?
First time I met Disa, like knowing she sings, it was at 16.
Right.
We hooked up, she was dancing and stuff like that. And, you know, you never really paid it attention. You were like, okay, this is just a hobby she's doing, nothing, just something she's enjoying at the moment. And then a year ago, it was last summer, she came to me and she had a problem in a studio she was going to. And she said to me, cuz I'm just so tired of just being played. Listen, you know, I need a little help getting out there, you know, trying to expose her music. So I turned to her and I said, hey, let me hear what you got.
Yeah.
So at first I was like, is she joking? No. No. I know Uncle Patrick sings.
Right.
But I was like, no. This is not happening. Gave me the tape. I went home. I listened to the tape. I started calling her. I went crazy. I said, I'm going to find your studio and we need to get into the studio and start working one time. And that was it. We started working.
And straight off, you believed in her because she's so talented.
Oh, yes.
Know? And I remember you sent me a couple of her songs.
You heard the last one, Careless.
Like,
oh,
wow,
yes.
This girl got some serious things going on for her here, you know. And I'm happy that you've embraced that and you're working with her and you decided, listen, we need to do this and get out there.
Oh,
you know?
I sleep, breathe, think. Oh,
that's
everything
good.
Disa Dandridge, she knows that.
Yes, and that's good, girl. That's good. Keep her close. Disa, tell me about deciding to be part of Spice Mass 2012.
Oh my God.
What made you want to become part of the whole celebrations this year?
Well, doing the soca, actually with soca, I mean, I usually do R&B and pop.
Right.
And when Nkechi sent me the soca track, she said, they're daring you to write something to this.
I remember.
So I said, okay, I like any type of challenge. So I wrote the song the same night, and I sang it for her on the phone. And I said, no, you know what, Nkechi, I was going out of my mind, because when you write something, and you believe in it that much, it's like you don't know what to say, what to do, how to react at that moment. So I just said, you know what, we're gonna put it out. Because I'm the type of person, you know, I hold my music like a baby. You know, you don't want to release it because you don't want it. It's very sensitive to the world and who's gonna like it and who's not gonna like it. So we did the track and we put it out, and that was it. I said, you know what? We sat down, we talked about it, and she said, we missed Trinidad Carnival. So we said, you know what? let's start with Grenada
Oh,
because you
yeah.
know it's his home. Let's start there.
And the track we're talking about is it this?
Yes, this
Because
is the
this
one.
is actually
Why
the
Not?
remix
With
with
Talpre.
Talpre, which by the way I want to find out how did he jump onto the, what was the catch? Did you send it to him? Did he hear it?
We sent it
How
to
was
him.
you sent it to him?
Yes, we sent it to
Well,
him.
he's a personal friend of mine.
Good.
So I called him. I said, Pri, you got to listen to the song. Somebody needs to remix it.
I know.
And then he said, okay. I said, I actually emailed it to him and he didn't listen to it for a couple of days. And I BB him and I said, Pri, stop what you're doing, listen to the song
That's
now.
right.
And that was it. He listened to it and he said, oh, I'm going to write. And that was it.
Jump on.
We flew with it.
Good.
Yeah, he did it and sent it to me. I was shocked. When I heard it, I was like, Pri, that's you? He said,
Sounds so good.
yes.
And both of you actually had the opportunity to perform in Brooklyn. Correct me if I'm wrong.
In DC and
In
Brooklyn.
DC, that's
Yes.
right.
Yeah,
What was that
for,
like?
DC
What was that
Carnival.
like?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We were both a little unsure because
Yeah.
it would have been our first time performing together and performing the song together
Mm-hmm.
because he's been promoting the song so much and performing the song without me that it was like, okay, well, now she's going to be on stage with me. How are we going to?
Yeah.
But it turned out great. It was wonderful.
Good.
Wonderful.
Now I know
Wonderful
you.
experience.
Hey, look at that, nice. I know you've got some bookings, little lady, because you're going to be busy for this week coming
yes.
up. You got Divas Divine,
Divas Divine.
White in the Moonlight. What else do you have coming up?
Pre-day.
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 yeah.
How are you feeling about all these events coming up? And have you been taking your vitamins? I hope so.
Yes, Flintstones. Yes, I've been taking my vitamins. I'm very excited. I mean,
Yes.
this is a dream come true. This is what I want to do. So it's either run away or just take it on full head on.
You got to.
So I mean, it's a blessing. I'm very excited.
Good.
Very
I
excited.
want to ask you a little bit about your dad. How much of an influence has he been with your career?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, being younger, as a child, I think my love of music came from him because he was always, we had a piano in the house. And as a child, I would just sit there and he'll go, "Bum, bum, 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 bum," and I just hear all these sounds and it was just like inspiring. I mean, he wrote his own music, he's done a lot, and we definitely have two different types of genres.
He's a reggae man.
Yeah, he's just a reggae,
Yeah.
inspiring people, and I like to inspire, but in my own different way, in my own genre.
Of course.
So he's just been a great support. He calls me, he gives me advice, he tells me what I should do, what I should not do. And it's just been great.
Good.
Great
Good.
influence.
I mean, this is the beginning of a great career for you. I know there's going to be a lot of doors opening for you. I mean, you've already collaborated. I mean, with Grenada's star, and I know that in itself is going to catapult into great things for you to come. Because what sort of future collaborations do you see?
With her?
Yeah.
Oh, I was working on Marshall Montano,
Uh-huh.
but that's a hard job.
That's a hard one,
He is so busy,
Yeah.
and you have to send something right to him. Actually, a friend of mine, Nimrod Olivier, very close friend of mine, he actually tried to hook me up, but it didn't work out yet.
Right.
So I still have faith.
Yeah.
But after that, after I do that with him, she got that with him. I'm moving on to R&B, like seriously, like really, really seriously, like get her out there. We're not gonna stop doing soca.
Right.
Soca is our
course,
culture. We
of
will
course.
forever embrace it. But we're more into the R&B.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's so much more. And you know the
You
most-
heard her.
I heard, and
Oh.
the incredible thing about Disa is that she's such a versatile artist.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you delve in the soca thing at the right time,
Yeah.
and then when it's time for R&B, you focus on that. And I
Yes.
think there's so much that can happen.
This is
for
our
you.
culture now. We're gonna
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
this right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Fusion now. We're trying to fusion the soca and the R&B and
Yeah.
soca pop together because it hasn't been done. And really and truly, you hear the radio stations in the States and overseas, and you hear a lot of reggae and house music and R&B and pop, but you don't really have the soca culture because they only want to hear it carnival time.
Yeah.
And we want it to be all-around seasonal
Yes.
thing,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
It's
So
got to
So
be.
that's
It's
what we're
got to
working
be.
on.
that's our goal.
From a managerial perspective, Nkechi, what's one of the toughest things you find in? I mean, this industry is it. Listen, let me tell you, you get doors shut in your face. You get people who don't believe in you. You get people who take forever to respond to your emails, and when you send them the track, that kind of thing. What is the toughest part about your job and getting this out there?
For me, the respect from people, because I'm a woman, they think like, oh no, a woman don't do this job. No, they're wrong. We've come from like to the ground and just crawling by yourself as two women. You know what I mean? We have a team.
Yeah.
It's not just Disa and Nkechi only. It's like Disa, a whole team. I have like producer, I have people who makes the beats, I have Mickey who writes. It's like a whole team. But my biggest thing is people just take me like, you see, you made a quote on Facebook the other day, and I keep posting it.
About the hobby thing?
Yes, yes. The job I do is not a hobby.
That's
That is
right.
such a fact.
That's
Because
right.
people don't ask her, the things I go through, like trying to get Disa in the game, it's like ridiculous. Like a woman. James Douglas called me a couple days ago, and he said to me, and that was the first time I really realized I'm actually good at what I do. And he said to me, I want to tell you, as a woman, wow, I've never seen any woman done this and so aggressive the way you are. He said, keep it up. Don't let these men push you in the background anymore.
Yeah.
You push yourself to the forward. And then I was like, all right.
All you need is one person to tell you
Yes.
that, girl.
And many of them, people, like all men have been calling me, like in the business. I'm like,
Yeah.
you do that? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
People actually ask me to manage them.
There you go.
Yeah. A
Don't
lot of
worry,
people
you're
been
doing something right, girl.
Yes.
You're doing something right.
I'm a
Yeah.
little selfish, so
Yes.
She's all yours.
she's all mine.
Oh, yes.
For right now.
Yes.
Yes, yes. We having, like, she doesn't want me to pick up anybody else. And
Not right now.
Focus.
Yeah.
And I agree with you because you're just getting things started and getting off the ground, and I think you need her full 100% undivided
Yes.
attention right
It's the
now.
pit bull.
Yeah, you know.
oh, my
The
God.
aggressor.
yes.
The aggressor.
Yes.
Let me tell you, that's another thing with the business. If you're not aggressive and assertive enough, it's not for you.
Exactly.
You've got to push
Yes.
and you got to fight
Yes.
for your
Yes.
artists because people just won't take you seriously.
Yes.
You got to show them that.
And I had to do a lot of fighting, trust
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like really fight. The thing, let's say like a man as a manager goes in and he would make one sentence, I come in and make the same sentence, he gets more respect than me. Why?
Yes, yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why I have to push myself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'll be doing.
You do it,
Disa
girl. I know
Dantrich
you
all
do.
the way.
All the
Yes.
way, because I was just about to say, you know, 5-10 years from now, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But with hard work and my help from my little couch right here,
Yes, thank
I will
you.
do what I can do from my
Thank
end
you.
to make sure that we just promote our own. And it's all
Yes.
about the support and all of that. Anybody you really want to make mention of who has been truly supportive in this early, the beginning of this journey?
Oh my God.
You see?
Yes. we have from Nimrod Olivier. We have from even Angus Steele. We have from Luther. Thank you to Luther.
Yeah.
The track was sent to him,
Right.
and he just stepped on it.
Yeah.
Parry Jack.
Jack.
Orla Nelson, oh my God, she do her makeup, come here.
Hey.
Wait, it's craziness when we have a show. It's like,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Then we have Talpree. James Douglas, oh my God, if I forget you, don't get mad.
Mickey Noel.
Mickey-
Great songwriter.
Yes. My brother Sam, he makes amazing beats.
Yes.
Good.
Then we have Christopher Charles. It's crazy. And I have a surprise.
You do.
We actually add a new member to our team. Shakira, she's our personal DJ.
Shakira.
Yes, yes.
Shakira's
Yes.
chilling here with
Yes.
us today and telling you.
Yes, she's our personal
that's
DJ. We have
good.
yes.
That's
So it's just it's a team. You know, we all bring something to the table.
Yeah.
I'm just a pit bull.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just the pit bull and just protect them,
Gotta
do
make things
whatever I
happen.
have to.
Got to make things
Yes,
happen.
yes,
Great.
yes.
Well, this is so good. And Disa, just remind people, I know after this interview, people are going to try to be finding you online and all of that. Where can folks connect with you
Oh God, they can connect
online?
with me everywhere. They can connect with me on Facebook.
Yep.
I have a personal page and an artist page.
Right.
And I've been getting a lot of emails because a lot of people can't find the artist page, but they don't know how to go about looking for it.
Right.
So Facebook, search bar, type in Disa Dandridge, and you'll see my personal page, and then you'll see my the artist page at the bottom. And just go ahead and press like. It only doesn't even take a minute. Just press like, leave a comment, and I also have a Twitter. You can find me at Twitter at Disa Dandridge, and also YouTube. I have 2 YouTube pages, and that's Disa Dandridge as well. YouTube.com/Disa Dandridge and YouTube.com/4, the number 4, Disa Baby, B-A-B-Y. So you can find me there. And Reverb Nation, if any other artists on Reverb Nation, they can find me at Reverb Nation, Disa Dandridge /Disa Dandridge. And I also have a blog.
Yes,
I'm sorry, I want to promote
yes,
everything. I also have a blog, and it's called House of Mona Disa. And that's at www.blogspot.disadandridge.com. And you could find anything as far as makeup tutorials, my music, anything that you want posted, I post. So
and you got all your music out there, your R&B tracks, your soca,
pop,
everything,
Yes,
everything. Fantastic. Do we see a music video in the future?
Soon.
very soon, coming up.
Yes,
We'll be
That
doing
depends on a few people.
Yeah.
Michael Alexis, it depends. Yes.
We'll definitely be working on having one before Carnival is
That'd be
finished.
great. That would be great.
Definitely.
When do you leave the island?
The 20th of August.
So you get to
Yeah.
cool down a little and,
Yes.
relax the muscles after all this stuff is going on. Fantastic. Anything else you wish to add, Nikki?
Yes,
Because we're close to wrapping up time.
absolutely. I wanted to say thank you for inviting us.
Oh, you're
My
most
icon,
welcome.
thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
for
I admire your work.
Thank you.
Really, really. Thank you so much.
You're welcome anytime.
It's been a
Anytime.
blessing.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And by the way, you look like your dad so much.
Yes.
But all the best for the season. And Grenadians, don't forget to look out for Disa Dandridge. She's here, and she's here to stay. And check her out, Divas Divine, Pre-Day, and also White in the Moonlight.